Good morning, my fellow humans, gooners, and everything in between. Concourse TV, the place to be. Full-time analysis. I was shattered yesterday, but I said I'll watch parts of the game tomorrow. So today, and do a recap, the review. Let's just go straight to the man of the match. Got to be Miles Lewis Skelly for me. He was immense. He's doing everything in midfield that I expected him to be doing. So, whereas I said I thought Arteta might be chatting a bit of foolishness in terms of developing him into this role, I can see the differences in how he's performing there now. So, I believe what was said was actually true. So, maybe Arteta actually was coaching him properly on the finer margins within that role, because he dominated midfield, to be honest. So, yeah. Ratings. Let's get into ratings. What can I say about this guy? It's a 9 again. It wasn't just the presence in the box at corners and so forth. The distribution was on a next level, and that's why I said, in terms of a goalkeeper, we need a number 2 that can do something. Maybe not on his level, but closer to what his level is, because if we have an injury or something to Raya, even if he's out for a few games, we're finished. With Kepa in goal, we're finished. We're finished. We're going to be dropping points, and that's not what I want this season. So that's a position I still feel we need to address. That will be in another video. Yeah, what can I say? Mosquera, solid 8. Didn't really have to do too much, but he got a few crucial interceptions over that game. White had a good game, provided the pre-assist for the second goal, I think it was. So again, no, the third goal. Actually, no, he provided the assist. Sorry, I take that back. He provided the assist for Odegaard, so that was a solid goal. Great overlap, etc. I was impressed. So yeah, Benjamin White, I'll give him a 9 overall, solid game. Gabby again, I'll give him an 8. Calafiori, again a 9. This guy's beasting, absolutely beasting. Miles Lewis Skelly, 10 out of 10 performance. I will give him. He was all over the park yesterday. I think he controlled the game from start to finish. The defensive elements, the offensive ones, he was all over the gaff yesterday. Rice, I'll give him a solid 9. Solid throughout, helped with MLS yesterday. Odegaard, give him a 9 as well. I think he was solid. He's looking like he's hitting the 22-23 season form again. So it's good to see. Hopefully he keeps it up. Saka. I'll give him a 9 as well. He was solid throughout. But now I'm starting to actually see the drop-off between him and Madueke. Not that I didn't ever see it, but it's looking clearly apparent. Madueke had moments, but again, the final ball, the end product is still poor. I need to see that improve next season, or we need to start moving like City, and if they don't perform within the first season, I always give them 2 seasons. He's got this season to get his act together, or he's got to go, really, to be honest. And we look for another replacement. Who else is there? Solis, there's nothing much I can really say about him. Bargain signing of the summer. 9 out of 10 settings again. Assist again. This guy's just involved in nearly every move, whether it's the goal, the assist, the pre-assist. Telling you, I've been saying about this guy, he's gonna surprise a lot of people, and he's continuing to do. And then that leaves Kai Havertz again, solid 9, solid goal. The finish was quality finish. I think he's learning from Gyökeres in training, because he's definitely picking up in that aspect, and he dropped deep yesterday. In terms of team play, he was on it. Yeah, I can't even fault him yesterday. I see why he's starting the games. I'm not even surprised. I've been saying since the Champions League. He's starting ahead of Gyökeres. Gyökeres can't do the finer things, and when you can't do those finer things in life, it doesn't matter about the output sometimes. So yeah, I think he was fortunate last season that Kai was injured, because I don't think he starts games for us, to be honest, moving forward. Who else subs? Zubamendi, he was solid, did well when he came on. Let's say I'll give him 7. Madueke, I'll give him a 6. That's 2 sixes in a row. He hits 5. We're gonna have another uncomfortable conversation. Who else came on? Eze again. He didn't do too much. I'll give him a 6. He tried, but yeah, he didn't do too much. Who else was there? Hincapi again. Standard 6. Didn't have to really do too much either. And then it left Moreno. Moreno looked good in the final third. Got a shot off. Unlucky not to get to hit it properly. Otherwise, I think that's goal number 4 leads to goal number 4. So yeah, Moreno. I'll give him a 7, because I think when he came on, you noticed the difference. He improved us across the front line. I think between him and Kai, I think they're going to be used as the force 9s to control the game, to be honest. Other than that, yeah, I think Gyökeres isn't seeing the pitch, so we'll have to see how it goes, guys. That's my 4-match wrap-up, to be honest. I'm going to hit you with a couple other videos later, but in the meantime, between time, laters.